the hero, and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to
Alright, so we opened up with, whatever that vessel was. That was really good. That was a fantastic, absolutely fantastic new addition. I really liked that. Let's see, let's see if I can get the prisoner or the specter. I don't think we need to talk through any of these options right now, right? I've always wanted to kill a monarch.
That's the spirit.
Let's go.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
I don't remember how to get the prisoner, though.
A warning before you go any further. She will
Yep,
lie.
I know.
We're not going to go through with this, right?
I know.
Ignore him. He doesn't.
It's gonna be fine, guys. I think the prisoner involves taking the knife to begin with.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade is your
Yep, we're gonna
implement.
take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement, her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds
Just
dangerous.
us heroes!
It's almost
Don't
as if she's
worry
the one in
about
charge
it.
down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
You got it. We're all good, it's fine.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
She might be.
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
What? No way! Why would you even think that? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Steal your nerves and step forward. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Okay.
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
Yeah, this'll be fine.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
It'll be fine.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Pretty awkward. A relationship. How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we've talked enough. I'm here because you're supposed to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
What are you gonna do about it, narrator? Damn.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Okay, I just want to give you some notes there, princess. This does not give off the vibe of these words. These words, they do not match this. You might want to maybe try to get on the same level here. Just saying. Just saying.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
Ages.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Nope. What do you want me to do if I let you out of here? I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons. No, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I am inclined to trust them.
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
Nah.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
I still have a few more questions. Slay the princess, examine the chains.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I have a fantastic imagination. Also, how are you doing, Captain Luke?
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
Yeah, they're not gonna leave the key somewhere. Let me go see.
I'll be here.
He's gonna slam the door.
You attempt to make your way. Is someone else
Cheaty
here?
McCheaty face. We're gonna return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so
Yeah,
much
if I
easier
had
for
killed
whom?
her.
Easier for everyone.
I get it, narrator.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
All right.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Against your better
Look
judgment,
at that face.
you place the
Look
blade
at
against
that
the princess's
face,
arm,
precious
just
little
above the
big old
massive,
eyes.
unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh.
Yeah, that whole last arc, oh my gosh. The fact that that's the first one I got after coming back to this game, after having not played it for a couple months, I cannot believe it, especially given the context that it gives to, like, not necessarily the context, I don't know if context is the right word, but like, just what the narrator said literally threw me for such a loop. Absolutely threw me for such a loop. Because it throws into juxtaposition everything that the narrator stands for if you've played the full game.
The blade is sharp and you make quick work of it. Before long you're able to crack through bone and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Nope. She's a
Free
strong,
from her
independent
bindings,
woman.
the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
She can just grow another one.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that.
Now
The
he's
stakes
gonna
are
cheat
too
again.
high. As
He's
the
gonna try to
princess
make me
approaches
slay
the
her,
bottom stair,
and I don't
your
think I'm gonna
body
have a
steps
choice but to try to
forward
slay
and
her.
raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Oh, I can warn her. Probably because it's a different type of princess. She's hostile to me.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Sorry.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me.
I am going to
trying
resist
to
the
get
hell
you
out of
here
you. You
alive.
can't stop me. Pacifist run, baby!
The blade. Move the blade.
No!
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Maybe.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
So different from when the loving princess does it.
Her Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it?
Everything goes dark and we die, guys.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
The prisoner.
You're on a path.
Yep, path in the woods. Got it. This has happened already, but I died. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead.
Definitely
And to
died.
answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying. I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way.
I hate to break it to you, but he can hear us.
You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
What's so funny is every time we do this, right? Every time we do this and we call the narrator on the whole, hey, we've done this before, what's going on thing, he's always like, LOL, no. But he never stops to question the fact that there are two voices. Never once does he ever stop to question the fact that, like, hey, there's two voices here. Like, he doesn't think that's weird? That doesn't clue him in?
A warning. She
Yep,
will
yep,
lie.
yeah, she's gonna cheat.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Wink? Did you just say wink?
Did you just say wink out loud?
Well, yeah, we can't see ourselves wink, right?
No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess. The interior of the cabin is less a
this
cozy
is the
woodland
prison.
retreat, and more like the only furniture
So I
of
did
note
get the
is
prisoner.
an iron
Good,
table
good.
bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
Nah. We're gonna just enter the
I'm
basement.
afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade.
Oh,
We're in a dangerous situation, and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon.
we have to take the blade.
Are you sure? What if she, I don't know, turns it against us? Which I'm bringing up in a purely hypothetical manner.
Purely hypothetical.
Yes, I'm sure. Turns it against you? She's a prisoner here. She'll only be able to turn it against you if you give it to her. Which you won't be doing because she's an existential threat to the entire world.
No.
Okay, I'm trusting you. You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
We're not slaying the
Thanks.
princess.
I mean it. The
We
door
go
to
down
the
the
basement
stairs.
creaks open, revealing her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
It's me, sweetie. I'm home.
Does she remember us? You walk down the stairs and
She
lock
looks
eyes
so
with
pissed.
the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
Maybe.
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier.
No.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
I'm not planning on it. At least I don't think. I could leave her. I don't think that's new. I think I can just leave her and she would die. I'm pretty sure that's not new. I don't want to just outright slay her. I will sit with her and see if that brings up new dialogue options.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
I am so tempted to sit closer because I don't think I've ever taken that option before. But I don't want to... I don't know. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've taken every option at some point.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
I'm not sure. My intentions, what do you mean? I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that? What happened after I died? The other chain on the wall. What would you have me do? What would you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
That's ominous. But she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing.
Right, but there's an option that cuts off the prisoner's head.
Oh please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no... So, what should we do?
Too soon. Oop.
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons. Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
Okay.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. Whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Intentions. I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
Damn, chat, we all just lost the game.
First you make a comment about having been here before, and now this. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This
Bruh,
has complicated
I told you.
things.
I told you, dude.
It's complicated things. How exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically
We
slay the
damned
princess,
an entire
and in the
world to
process you
oblivion
save
because
the
we're
entire
heartless.
world from being damned to the situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just... good luck.
Thanks, bro.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably. I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there.
However you justify it, bro.
Necessary, even. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that.
Maybe.
Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. All right? Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
Do you think she just wonders what we're doing while we're spaced out like this?
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
I think you made a mistake there, buddy.
I won't. Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Give her the knife. If you want to leave, I'm going to be the one... Oh, I think this is new. Oh, I feel like this is new. If you want to leave, I'm going to be the one with the weapon. Deal with it. Cut her out on your own. Am I crazy? Is that one new? I think if we do this, she cuts off her own head and then you take it out. If we explore the chain, that leads to the ending where we kind of just sit there and fade away together. Just gonna save just in case. I think this one is new. If you want to leave, I'm going to be the one with the weapon. Deal with it. Cut her out on your own.
Do you think these chains take away my saying things? I said no.
As you move towards the princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists.
Uh-oh.
In an instant, they're around your neck, both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle uselessly.
Uh-oh.
The metal chains constrict around your windpipe as the princess heaves with a muscled intensity.
Drop the knife or you die.
Okay.
What is she doing? We weren't trying to attack her. I can see where she might have gotten the wrong idea. She doesn't have much agency here. Would we have trusted her if she walked up to us with a blade again, after what happened between us? How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? But while strangulation can be very distracting, she's not armed, and you have your pristine blade. End her before she ends you.
No, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it.
As your weapon falls pathetically to the floor, the princess releases you from her stranglehold, shoving you away with a swift kick.
Bro, I was trying to help you.
Your hands test the bruised flesh of your neck as you regain your senses, watching with a dazed expression as the princess snatches up the blade.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat.
You can stay right where you are for this next part.
What is she doing?
She's cutting off her head.
She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck. No.
Watch an uneasy silence.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she saws through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck. I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that? Huh. So that's her play. Killing herself? She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink. Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you, dead. Congratulations, you saved the world.
Huh. So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone, isn't she?
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Now hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle?
But she's not really dead.
I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can...
Look,
Oh,
I'm just not ready to put my
too soon.
guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why.
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward.
I know I remember if I take the princess with me, that's the prisoner's head. And I think that'll lead to an ending. I legitimately can't remember. If I leave to claim my reward, it's just gonna be the whole, oh, hey, look, you're just gonna sit here and be here for eternity.
Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it.
Yeah, I don't remember being able to just leave.
With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here.
The windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just empty. The door. Check the door.
You open the cabin door,
Yeah, there's just
ready to return
emptiness.
to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows.
But if everything's gone, does that mean we're
Yeah,
not gonna get our reward?
I remember this happening. Like, I know there's other cycles that you can get this on, but I don't remember this happening on the prisoner. But it's also been a while since we've played.
This is your reward.
Yeah, Bliss,
An
I don't think
eternity
so.
of bliss. Okay.
No.
This is
Can I
what's
go back
best
downstairs?
for everyone. Trust me.
Like hell it is.
That's bullshit. Let us out here. I don't know. I'm pretty okay with it.
What's done is done, and there's no going back now. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Can I go back down to the princess?
Decades? No, it can't be decades. We can't go along with this. We can't let him win.
Didn't you hear the narrator? We're happy. What do you suggest? I don't want to die again. I don't like dying last time. I'm just going to accept my reward. Be happy. You suggest
We
that?
still have a blade. Let's use it on ourselves and start over.
Would this lead into, like, the specter or the nightmare?
He's suggesting you kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternity of bliss right in front of you.
slay myself. I don't... Hold on, let me just see what he says about we're being happy.
But we're not happy. He's just telling us that we are. I can tell you for a fact that I'm extremely unhappy right now.
Maybe they put this in because, yeah, maybe it leads to a new version of her.
Yeah, what he said. You
Play
goddamn
yourself.
spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose? Why
Yeah.
should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want? I don't have to answer that. That's all we needed to hear. You raise the blade, then drive it into your heart.
I don't remember being able to do it this way. I really don't.
You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that, right? Yeah, we'll see about that.
The cage! So we're not crazy, chat! We're not crazy!
We're on a path
Oh,
in the wood
shit.
chains everywhere. This is different. This is new.
This is new! I was questioning myself so hard. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure this dialogue choice wasn't there before. And then, like, I was like, I don't remember being able to just leave her there with her head hanging off. Hello, is that Alleganathon? Is that how you say your name? Hello. I'm just saying, this is giving me some
Worse,
real
what it
Evangelion vibes.
We're finally starting to see reality for what it is. This place is a prison, and she's not the only inmate.
You're acting like reality is this static thing. But this world is constantly changing around us. How can you be so sure that you aren't breathing the prison into existence? That by feeling the walls closing in on you, that's exactly what they do.
What a crock of pretentious bullshit. Reality is as solid as the ground beneath our feet. And if we just examine it, if we apply enough scientific rigor, if we think hard enough, we'll find a way out of here for good. Don't you see? We're already making progress. And what if looking at it is enough to make it change? Where does that leave us?
It leaves you exactly where you are right now, and presumably exactly where you've been before.
Yeah, kind of hard to ignore this, isn't it, narrator?
I'll spare you my full introduction since you've clearly already heard it at least once, but I would like to remind you that the people in my world are living, breathing, suffering entities and not pawns for you to sacrifice in pursuit of some vague truth.
Should we talk about how we still have the blade? We've never started with the blade before. Are you sure we even need to slay her? We cut off our own head last time. No way but through, silently proceed. I'm done with this, bye. Should we talk about how we started with the blade?
Huh. I hadn't actually noticed.
Holding it's starting to feel natural, isn't it?
Oh, I don't like that.
Of course it feels natural. We've had it with us every time. We've made it part of us.
Oh my gosh, paranoid. Dude. He's on the stuff, man. You guys are right. Paranoid is like on the stuff.
Don't be weird. It's just a tool, not some mystical object. Though starting with it feels like an indication that we're on the right track.
This is strange. You're not supposed to start with the blade. It says right here that you're supposed to find it at the cabin. Oh well, I suppose that doesn't make much sense anyway. It's better if you start with a weapon, so this is probably for the best.
I like how there's the implication that the narrator just has a script right there in front of him. Oh, I could toss the blade. Pacifist route, let's go!
Are you serious? The blade is your implement. You're going to need it if you want to do things right.
No!
We can't toss it. It's the only way we can protect ourselves. It's an extension of us, and we shouldn't go around throwing our pieces away.
He's right. Weird, but right. Don't you dare.
Oh no! I could either throw it or I can keep it. But like, because I know what I know and the things that Paranoid are saying are making sense, I almost want to believe Paranoid. Like, skeptic, whatever, right? But Paranoid, he is making some good points and he is on to some things. He is seeing beyond the veil, and that makes me want to keep the blade. But I know that if I approach the princess with the blade, she's gonna take it as hostile, you know? I kind of really want to throw it away to approach pacifically. That's not a word, but whatever. But at the same time, like, what happens if I throw it? Could somebody else come along and pick it up? Oh, man. I'm gonna go with my first instinct. I said pacifists are out and I'm gonna stick to it.
Are you even listening to me? Does my opinion count for nothing? We're never getting out of here if you don't listen. I'm intervening. We're not tossing the blade.
Well, that's rude. Oh, I can fight him. I'm in charge and I say we're tossing a blade. You had your chance last time and we all saw how that worked out for us.
Too bad. This is a mutiny.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, you can't just do that. We're not supposed to be able to make our own decisions.
Yeah? Well, I did it last time.
What if I stop you? Maybe I can make choices too.
Good luck with that. I've got backup this time, haven't I? Yeah, alliance of convenience. We're not throwing it away. It's important.
This is bullshit.
Hey, what are you... Are you serious? That's no fair. Let me go.
Sorry, has to be done.
Mutiny! Are you serious? Not letting me toss it? Real mature? When this goes sideways, it's on the two of you. I can't choose any of them! I can't choose any of them!
Great. Was that so hard? We need to keep our wits sharp.
I wonder if I had not taken the blade at some point. I wonder if I had not taken the blade at some point. If I could have chosen one of those other options. Because the blade then wouldn't have been so much of a part of me, and maybe I could have still exerted some will.
Yes, you've made the right choice. The blade is the only control we have in this world. Yes, great. Now, will you get to the cabin already? In case you've forgotten, the princess, the fate of the entire world, etc., etc.
Bro, we haven't forgotten we were having a very serious conversation. Are you sure? No way. No way out but through. Silently proceed. Let's go.
You stand at the edge of a cliff.
Oh dear.
An abyss yawns beneath you, empty and endless. The only path forward, a rusted metal bridge. The cabin looms on its far side. I think you already know what waits for you within.
Oh no. Oh no, this is not good.
It's like the world itself doesn't want us to reach her.
There's nothing to find out here. Time to check in with the missus.
I'm going to pretend you didn't just call her that.
She's me missus. That's one for all the Bluey fans in chat.
Every surface of the cabin is draped in chains.
Holy
the
shit.
air filled with the mock birdsong of metallic clinks. Where there should be walls, you can see only endless ropes of metal, with hooks dangling from their ends. A fitting cage for a monster destined to end the world.
Chat. We have such sights to show.
There's nothing for you to do but step forward into the basement. You already have your weapon. Your objective awaits. And how are we supposed to get to the basement? I don't see a way down. All I see is a mirror.
Stray, that's how I know you haven't watched Hellraiser yet, babe. You gotta watch Hellraiser. You gotta watch the first and second movie, man. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
What mirror? There is no mirror. The only thing of note here is the door to the basement.
It clearly serves some purpose, but what? Is there something about us we're supposed to see? Can it be a tool of some kind?
Okay, I think the line is from the second one. I think it's from the second one.
Or is it a distraction? Something meant to confuse us?
Can we please stop talking about the mirror? I'd rather not spend more time in this room than I have to. It's creepy.
Roach.
You step out onto the floor.
Oh no!
Or what should have been a floor.
Oh, I don't like this.
Should have been?
It's all chains.
Yes, unfortunately. You realise too late that there is no floor beneath the metal. There is only a loose web of chains suspended over some unseen space. An unseen space that you are now rapidly plummeting through.
Is this gonna be a weird spider princess?
Nothing's solid here, is it? It's all just a shifting mass waiting for us to drop our guard.
Your fall is suddenly, painfully halted as rusty chains pull taut against your skin, their hooks digging into your muscle.
No. This is some Hellraiser shit. Holy crap.
You find yourself suspended in what appears to be a vast, dark space. The glinting of yet more chains merely hinting at its full dimensions. You dangle a few feet off the bare concrete floor. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a
narrator.
favor.
Shut up.
As your eyes adjust to your new surroundings, you make out a figure standing in the gloom, obscured in shadow. She watches you with the stillness of the grave.
Easy now. We don't know what sort of situation we're dealing with. We should let her make the first move. Let observation give us an advantage.
Hello? Are you mad at me so you can come back? Look, I'm sorry about what happened last time. I'm supposed to be sorry, right? Why the hell did you cut off your head? Wait for her to make the first move. Well, Skeptic got me into this, man, so I'm gonna wait for her to make the first move.
The princess takes a slow step forward. As she does so, the heavy chains shift, tightening and tearing at your flesh, your joints screaming in agony as the rusted hooks dig deeper. Stars dance in your eyes as the chain wrapped around your neck threatens to choke you.
I think her head's right over there.
As your vision
no.
comes back into focus, your eyes fall on the body of the princess, finally emerged from the shadows. The body of the princess is a weird way to describe a person. It's only accurate. The form in front of you is a body, draped in raiments of chains, her head dragging along behind her in an iron cage.
Oh no, this is horrible.
The head stares up at you but says nothing, and the chains squeeze ever tighter.
What is your problem with me? I've only ever tried to help you. Let me down. Killing me isn't going to fix anything. What happened to you? You cut off your own head last time. You can't be mad at me about that. Attempt to cut yourself free. Swing your blade. Remain silent. What happened to you?
Nothing happened. I think I've always been like this. Outside of everything, a helpless observer to the things that are done to me.
You did this to yourself.
The only difference is that my eyes are finally open.
The body
Oh,
takes
no.
another step towards you, the chains around you tightening, the hooks boring deeper into your flesh. They constrict dangerously around your throat. You find it harder to breathe.
I don't think she's happy you're here. But what do I know? I'm just a set of eyes and ears. I don't make choices. At least not any that matter.
Oh, are the head and the body separate?
I don't want to die like this. I don't want to die like this. Somebody do something before she kills us. Please. We're stuck here. What are any of us supposed to do? Reason with her? I don't think she's acting rationally. I think she's lost it. This was all doomed from the start, wasn't it?
I sure as hell hope not. None of this is my fault. I haven't done anything to you except give you my weapon twice. Are you talking about your body as if it's a separate person? It's you? What do you mean you're just a watcher? You cut off your own head. You cut off, yeah. You've made choices and you never stop. You're choosing violence right now. Oh, I at least want to say this one. I'm so worried I'm on a timed thing, but yeah, the blade is probably the key to all this. I really want to say this one, but I also want to drop the blade, and I'm so concerned that we're on a timed thing. I'm gonna save real fast. I'm gonna say that this was your own decision, and then see if it'll still let me drop the blade.
What's the point of making a choice if it all ends the same way? I'm still stuck, and you're just as stuck as I am. Everything we witness is just another shade of the same endless cycle. I wake up in chains.
The body steps forward.
Oh!
Your bindings tighten again.
You come to me, knife in hand.
The body steps forward. The pressure on your limbs is becoming unbearable.
You give me your implement.
The pressure is finally too much. Your fist unfolds as your joints swell with trapped blood, and your pristine blade tumbles helplessly to the ground.
I cut myself free.
He's not insane, is she? No, she's just right. It's all been the same. The whole time, it's all been the same. We never had a say.
I didn't want to take the knife with me. I was forced to. You're setting me up to fail. I can't make real choices strung up like this. And you're refusing to make choices at all. What was I supposed to have done? Did you want me to carry your severed head out of the cabin with me? I thought you were dead. Please just stop walking forward. I'm going to die if you don't stop. I didn't want to take the knife. I was forced to take it with me.
So you understand exactly how unfair this all is. Give in with me. None of this is up to us.
She steps forward yet again, and the chains dig into you, your nerves screaming, your heart pounding, your lungs desperate for air. I don't think we can hold on to you much longer. How many times will we have to do this? I'm tired.
This is all getting so predictable, isn't it? Pop.
Oh! Oh! You're falling. The world is spinning, and then you hit the ground, your body light in a way that is sickeningly wrong, and roll to a stop. The sound of rattling chains and a heavy thud as the rest of what was once you falls to the ground somewhere nearby. Oh no! Heart, lung, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Look at my icon. You are unable to take action, unable to defend yourself. Unable to even look around as the princess body steps towards you, one slow, rhythmic step after another. Pop goes the birdie. It stoops down to pick you up, and then a shadow rises behind the body, blade glinting.
And now, the cut.
It strikes, and it strikes true, and the body drops its cage in pain. We get to see a lot more of our body in this shot right here than we ever have. They descend on each other in a maelstrom of chains and hooks and feathers and blood, fighting their way deeper into the shadows until all you're left to witness are the sounds of violence.
See? You only ever thought you were in control. Isn't it so much nicer to let go?
No! I didn't let go. You ripped my head off. What are we supposed to do now? You didn't cut yourself free. My body is still the one with the knife. Doesn't that mean this is different? Doesn't that mean I broke your pattern? This isn't nicer. I'm a severed head. I thought that would be the end of me. I guess this isn't so bad. You didn't cut yourself free. My body is still the one with the knife. Doesn't that mean this is different? Doesn't that mean I broke your pattern?
Huh. I guess you're right. Pattern must be wrong then. Maybe if we keep watching, we'll figure it out. And we've got nothing else to do but watch.
And so you and the princess watch as your bodies weave in and out of the shadows, performing their lethal dance.
Look at us go. Aren't we beautiful?
The movement is gorgeous, primal, uninhibited, steel crushing against steel, and flesh rolling off flesh. We have multiple sets of wings. Look at that. We're dancing again. You're right, we're dancing again! I'm sensing a theme.
It's all going to come to a head soon.
Nice pun.
Head.
And at last the climax plays out. Your body, wreathed in chains and shadows, makes its final move, but so does hers. Chains shatters spine, and blade pierces heart.
I guess I'll see you next time.
Both hers and yours collapse, their dance complete. Blood drips from the princess's mouth and she coughs.
It's cold. But that's always been us, hasn't it? Cold isn't bad.
Ooh, shit. Holy shit. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. How do I leave? I'm just ahead. You approach the mirror. I guess I get my body back. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Bro, that was fucked. That was, oh my gosh. Like, I really want to explore all the different options that there are for that path, because holy crap, that was intense.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is a body that convinced herself she was only a set of eyes. She will make for a watchful heart. Do not mourn her. She is now what she wished that she could be.
Are you the same being as you were before? What does it feel like to change when all this is done? Do you know what you want to do? I'm going to kill you. Invisible walls close around me. Why can I not do the same things? You've been kinder to me. You've been kinder to me. Why? What do you want me to bring you next time? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them. How many more vessels do you need? What if I say I don't want to bring any more? I'll just wait here forever. I'm pretty sure we've done all of these. I'm just going to refresh myself on what do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
Okay, so I actually don't remember that one from my previous playthrough, so either I did it really early on and forgot, or this is new.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before.
No, wait. The texture around my heart sounds familiar.
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
But then that feels new again. I wonder if maybe that was expanded on. Oh, I feel like this is new. Enough with all of this pretension, you're not actually saying anything. I feel like that's definitely new.
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
No, this seems familiar too.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
This was added in the end of everything, wasn't it? Yeah. Alright, I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark. And you die.